Good afternoon. Welcome to Sport Beach here. It's hosted by Stagwell. We're in Cannes Lions, south of France. I'm Damian Journey, Global Chief Growth Officer at 72 and Sunny. I couldn't be happier to be here at Sport Beach with my man, Justin Jefferson. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is beautiful.
Yeah, tell me, you are all-pro wide receiver. You do all the cool things on earth. You've never been to Sport Beach before.
Never.
Tell me your first impressions.
It's 100% beautiful. This is definitely something that's different. I've never experienced something like this, having all of these different, people that's, have a face for themselves, a name for themselves.
Yeah.
And to, connect with them, talk to them, kind of pick their brain of, things that they have going on, things that I have going on, and just building those connections. That's something that I always want to do, be able to, have connections all around the world. But being here and having this first time experience is definitely, life-changing.
Well, outstanding, man. We're really happy that you came along. This is our second year doing Sport Beach. Mm-hmm. And so we want to make sure that we had the best
yes.
coming out, and you clearly represent that. So we'll get into a few things here. Let's talk football for a little bit. Mm-hmm. So you've been with the Vikings for a little while now.
Yes.
Just signed a new contract.
Yep.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you so
that.
Much. Appreciate that.
That's always
Appreciate
a good
that.
situation.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get good contracts without having amazing results.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what it's like to live in your world from the perspective of having to work at it, perfect the craft, train, perform on game day, under the bright lights. Just give us a sense of what that's like through your daily lens.
Yeah, well, just first of all, playing this sport since I was, a little kid, 7 years old, looking up to my older brothers. I always had that ambition to be the best. I always had, just that eager and that just inspired to always want to give it my all in competing. So whenever I got into the league, man, I just had that drive to prove everybody wrong. Of course, being the fifth receiver taken off the draft board, I felt like I was better than those type of guys. And
how dare they wait so long?
How dare they? How dare they? But I mean, everything happens for a reason. You know, me going to Minnesota and me having that career in Minnesota is something that I couldn't. You couldn't write that. You couldn't. No one could ever, imagine that I would have went to Minnesota and have the career that I've had. So, definitely blessed and definitely, honored to be in this situation.
Yeah, man. Well, it's tremendous. I mean, as I told you on the way in, I'm from Flint, Michigan, so I grew up a Lions fan. It's been tough to be a Lions fan for all these years, watching the Vikings beat on us. Right. So I'm really proud this year because we had a good season for a change.
Right.
The division is going to be tough. I'm like, the NFC North might be the toughest division in football this year. What say you?
It's definitely going to be tough, especially with Detroit being the team that they are, especially with last year's season.
Yeah.
Green Bay is working. They were back up.
And they were a surprise, boy.
Yes, very, very, especially late in the season. So,
yeah.
And then, of course, us and, Chicago is never someone that you put past. So,
right.
It's definitely a tough North. It's definitely something that we have to compete for. And, of course, we play these teams twice each.
Yeah,
so
they know you.
Exactly. So it's going to be a tough drive, but you already know one got to stand on top.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly right. Well, being from Michigan, Michigan alum, go blue. Go blue. You guys got my man JJ McCarthy coming in. Excited with a new quarterback. Experience what that's going to be like?
Oh, I'm excited. Honestly, just by talking to him, I'm excited to see how he turns out just because he's really a sponge.
Okay.
He wants to gather that information. He doesn't mind asking you questions on how did you become this?
Okay.
How did you get to this? How did you do this? So he's definitely that person that's learning and trying to figure out how to be that, quarterback in this league. And of course, he's a first round pick. There's a lot of expectations for him. Of course, Minnesota is looking for him to be that next guy to bring us, to the championship. So I just try to really just tell him to be calm, just to be yourself, be confident, of course, and just don't let the hype and don't let the expectations, get to your head. Of course.
Well, if it means anything, he's the first quarterback to bring my great University of Michigan a national championship in like 25 years, 26 years. I was a student there last time we won. So he's bringing good mojo into the building.
Right. Of course, and saying that, I was telling him after he got drafted, congratulations, but this is the start of it. Of course, coming off a national championship, just
like you
me,
did, right? There's something
like me,
similar. Yeah.
The confidence is there. You have that confidence. You have that urge to go out there and you feel like I'm on top.
I'm the man. Yeah.
Of course. So I mean, having that in his brain and telling him that confidence that is that key to be different in this league and to carry that throughout the whole career. I feel like he understands that, and I feel like he's definitely going to be that guy to be a problem in this league.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. Again, I got to root for my Lions, but now I have another team to root for. I'll be rooting for.
You got to go for your Michigan guy, man.
Consider it done. say less. I'm looking forward to a lot of JJ to JJ connections.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There's definitely going to be a lot of those connections.
Hashtag
sure.
JJ to JJ. All right, so let's talk about something else. I noticed that you're really dripped out. Like, you are a fashion dude. First, can I wear just one of the chains? Just one. Oh, man, don't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this happening right now? Is this happening? I might need a gurney. I'm about to pass out. Oh, Lord. Do you see what's going on right now? This is unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. This is what it feels like to be a first-round pick. Oh, he's going to put it on. My goodness. This is happening right now. This interview just got way better. Just got way better.
It's better when you got the ice on your neck, man.
You know what? I'm going to get some ice on my neck. In fact, I just might leave with this one.
See, that's why the parents been mad at me, because their children been asking for all the chains,
exactly.
asking for the grills. So they been kind of mad at me lately.
Man, I got a 4-year-old son. I'm waiting for him to ask me for a grill. I know what's coming. He's the type of dude that will want to wear one of the...
Got the shades on.
Exactly. So we've talked about football a little bit. We talked about the plans for that and how you prepared. We've had the fortune of having you in some of our commercials. So I'm with 72 and Sunny.
Yes.
We work with the National Football League. We work with the Sleep Number. You've been in the Sleep Number commercial with Jamar Chase. You've been in our most recent Super Bowl spot with the NFL. Tell me what it's like to be in a commercial, because those of us in the industry make them, but we're not in them. So what's it like to be called on as an athlete to be in a commercial?
Well, just like you said, just to be called on as an athlete, to be in that, spotlight, to be in a commercial, to be behind that camera, to be on TV, it's something that you really, you dream of that moment, being, just watching TV and randomly seeing yourself on that TV. But to actually, see it, to actually be there, to be behind the scenes, to be filming it, and to see how everything goes towards on making a commercial, and to see the final result, and to see the work that it goes behind it. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to see. It's honestly a whole process just to experience the whole thing. But my favorite has been by far the Ghana trip.
Tell us about that. That one means a lot to my heart. So tell me more about that.
Honestly, that was an experience by itself. Not only just the commercial, but just to be there alone, to see how they live, how they move around, how their day-to-day process is. And it's totally different. It's something that you really have to see for yourself. And I mean, it was an honor just to be there. I mean, of course, we're African American, we're black. So to see that and how they grow up and where we come from,
where we came from,
how we came from, and how they really live. It's sad, but it's also eye-opening. It's eye-opening, and it's really, to be grateful for what you have and where you come from, because it's definitely different on that side of the world.
No doubt about it. I mean, when the news of this particular commercial came to my desk, they were like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Well, first of all, if we do this thing the right way, if we make it authentically, if we go to Ghana and deliver it in a market there, with actual people who are in the market,
real market,
fruits and vegetables, people are selling rice,
market,
stuff is happening. If we do it that way, then the authenticity will come through, and you will change lives." And they're like, "What do you mean change lives? We're just trying to make sure people know that we have international program." I was like, no, change lives insofar as the African diaspora lives in every continent on this globe, and they rarely see their continent featured unless there's maybe starving kids, bellies, flies on the eyes. That's how they see Africans. But to see Africa and Africans in a positive light, an African boy running with the football in an actual place will change lives. And I tell you, I've heard it over and over again. People have said that commercial touched me in a way that no other commercial ever has. So hats off to the NFL and hats off to you for going.
Hats off, man. Hats off. I mean, yeah, I definitely went, but for them to invite me and to have me in that spotlight is definitely something that I'm grateful for, because they have so many different players in this league, so many different figures that people look up to, and for them to invite me out of 4 different players is definitely something that I was definitely grateful for.
Yeah, just a note on the Ghanaians, I find them to be the nicest people on earth. 100%. So kind, so welcoming.
They were so kind. They were so. I mean, of course, I'm 6'1" and I have chains
and
on.
You dripped.
And all of this. They're like, who is this person?
Right.
Walking through our market. But I mean, just to see that. I mean, to be actually in the market. That wasn't a fake market. That was a real market that we went to.
Yeah.
And flies all around. Fruit. It was real. The smell, all of that was real and genuine.
Yeah.
So to have shot that commercial there in Africa and experience that for the first time, that was my first time being there. So it was amazing.
I'm happy you got that experience, because I think going to Ghana for a black man can be a life-changing experience.
100%.
I went when I was, I don't know about your age. I was like 22, 23.
Yeah.
You're older than that a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I came back a different person than when I got there.
Right.
And I think for people who don't know, something like 40% or 50% of all of the slave trade came through the Ghanaian coastline.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty good chance that if you're black in America or
came
South
from
America,
there.
you came from that
Exactly.
spot. And so it means something different when you show up there.
100%, 100%. And just like I said, just to see how the way they live and to see the children on their back, them working, trying to work hard and trying to earn a living. They're carrying stuff on their heads and all of this stuff. I mean, it's definitely a different culture, and it's something that was definitely eye-opening. I was grateful to experience, because you don't see that every day.
You don't.
America, we're so spoiled. We have everything. So to see that and to see how they go about their day-to-day process, and they don't stop.
No.
It's every day. They're on the move 24/7.
All the time.
All day, every day, in the blazing heat.
Yep.
It was so hot out there. You're standing out there and you start sweating. So, I mean, it was just an experience.
Well, I'm so happy you had a chance to experience that. Now, the reason that you were one of the ones selected is because you're a superstar. Let's just call it like it is.
Yeah.
And superstars have platforms.
Right.
And so I want to just spend a little bit of time. We have a few minutes left to just understand. You have a tremendous platform. How are you using it? What sort of programs or charities or foundations are you a part of? Because I know you're impacting the world, but I want you to tell our viewers what is that's important to you and how you're delivering on it. Just
like you said, all of those charities, all of the just giving back, just being in that community is something that always touches me. I grew up in a smaller area. I mean, me and Ed Reed is the only 2 people that has made it.
Hall of Famer Ed Reed. Wow.
And Ed Reed is already retired and stopped playing for years. So for me to be that next person that children are looking up to, and just being that role model is something that I always want to be a part of. And of course, I know how big I am. I know how the superstar that I am. So just giving back to the community and just being a person that they can touch, they can be a part of, and they can experience. That is something that it goes more beyond just being a football player. They are genuinely excited to be around you and to be just in your vicinity. So to see those smiles and to see how happy they are to experience just that moment with me, it's more than just football. Man, that says a lot. It's clear that you're a giving dude, because you're giving me this chain, and that's just another example of how giving Justin Jefferson is. But look, man, thanks for being with us. We really appreciate having you here at Sport Beach and spending some time with me here at the studio. For those of you there, thanks for tuning in. This is Sport Beach, hosted by Stagwell. We want you to continue to pay attention to us on social. Watch us throughout the week. We're doing more great things. Yes, we are. Stay tuned. Enjoy yourselves. And thanks so much for the time.